My name is Brian Hilmer. I'm the Director of Operations for DRM family of companies. A couple different companies. We have a large fabrication shop, electrical plant, and then a smaller fabrication shop with a proprietary product. The problems that were facing our companies was one division was flat with revenues, while the two other divisions were declining in revenues, as well as op incomes and net incomes weren't really dropping to the bottom line consistently, and we knew we needed to make a change for the better. My initial concerns about hiring Smith & Jesslyn were, can we afford them? Are they going to offer us a good amount of return on our investment? But then my thought more went to, can we afford not to hire them to do this? We were at a stage in our life where we needed to do something, and this was a great opportunity for us. Some of the changes that were made internally with S&G was, the first one was they implemented an 80-20 scorecard that really took the data for our financials and put it on a one-page quick look that was understandable by all of our division managers and managers. It was very important because it really showed us where we were doing good and where we were doing bad in areas. And again, it was a one-pager that it was quick to look at, and you knew exactly what you were having issues with. There was an immediate culture change with S&G coming into our business. It was a top-down effect that really focused on results and accountability with every manager. Before we had accountability, but it wasn't being pushed as hard as S&G pushes us. And it's powerful when you're getting pushed to your limits and figuring out what you can do. And it comes from the top. Another thing that we noticed right away was originally our book closings were about 24 to 30 days. So we had a month of activity going on where we didn't know what our books were for January. And as soon as S&G came in, they really streamlined how we close our books and how we take that to the next level. And we got that down to 3 days, and we're 3 days consistently. So we know our numbers on January 3rd from the whole last year. It's important for us to know our numbers earlier because it allows you to react in a 3-day window to things versus a 24-day window to things. Before, we were reacting a month late. You know, we had 3 weeks where we couldn't react to things because we didn't have a scorecard and we didn't have our books closed on time. That 3-day window is key to reacting to events that happened in the previous month. Some of the key results that were achieved were noticed almost immediately. S&G started with us in 2011 and worked with us all 2012. And at the end of 2012, it really was powerful to look at our numbers compared to the previous year. In 2012, we increased our revenue by 13%. Our op income increased about 40 to 45%, and our net income increased about 55%, which is huge. Didn't have doubling of our revenue by any means, but it really showed that we were able to take our waste and turn it into op income and net income. What I would say to another business owner who wasn't sure about applying 80-20 in their business would be, it's life-changing. This process, when you start out, it can be a task and it can be a tough thing to do, but the results that we've seen in the last year, 2 years are remarkable, and I never thought we'd get there. And more than just the 80-20 process, the S&G team has been a huge part of that, and they're more like a family than a big business. You know, a lot of big businesses will come in, and you think that they might think about you as a really small business and not care about you as much, but Smith & Jesslyn really does a good job of caring about your business as much as you do, and they are a family to us. Some initial concerns from customers is often, how can this work in my business? I'm different than your business. We had some of the same reluctancy when we were starting out with S&G, and as we got through the process, we realized that it works in every business. It doesn't matter if you make a rock crusher or if you stamp parts for a living. It works with every business. It's powerful when you go through the quartiles and the quads and the 2-day seminars to really see some of the case studies that can work with your business. And it's powerful, and it'll work for your business. Val Laufenberg, Heather, Dennis, everybody. I mean, the whole team, like I said, is a family. And when we have our ops meetings, it's pretty powerful when they come and know your numbers as well as you do. You don't think you're going to get that from a big business. Usually, my initial thought was that we'd have this big business come in here, and yeah, they'd know a little bit about our numbers, but they were just looking for a paycheck at the end. And this team is not like that. The team, everybody on the team really cares about what we're doing, and they care about us as much as we care about them.